Lots of trailers today, man. Last of Us Season 2. This is an official teaser. 2-minute teaser, so going to be some stuff. Now, I played the first game. I watched the first season. I loved the first game. I loved the first season. I played the first game while I was watching the first season. So I didn't want to get spoiled by stuff, so I'd start playing it. I know there are things that happen in the second game. It was pretty hard to ignore, and curious if they're going to do certain things in season 2. Have no idea they're going to show anything in this trailer, but we know where we left off from at least the series. So I'm going to react to this trailer, and we'll talk about it afterwards. I do a bunch of trailer reactions. I do movie reactions. I do out of the theater reactions. I do reviews, full podcasts, live shows every day. So you want to be entertained? Come on over and subscribe to the channel. Show a little class, will you? That's all you got to do. All right, let's do this reaction. Here we go. HBO original. Tick, tick. Hey, Catherine.
I want to start or what?
Yeah, you got a lot to talk about, I'll tell you that. There she is. Oh, yeah, they're in the town. Sucked right back into it. Know exactly what's going on. Oh, that's cool. It's going to almost be like the Walking Dead at that point where they're living in the town. Oh, she's happy. This ain't going to last. Yep, they're happy. Not going to last.
You can't
Beautiful.
heal something unless you're brave enough to say it out loud.
Oh, that looks just like the game. Hey.
Say the thing you're afraid to say.
Oh,
Say it out loud, no matter
You love
what
interest?
it is, no matter how bad.
I don't know about that. There's going to be some stuff going down you want to talk about. Oh, I want to play. Oh, creepy. Oh, there she is. Oh, man. Oh. Yep. Oh, we got to get the hell out of there. Creepy head. Who's that guy? Oh. Looks like it just... Oh, God, the imagery. Was that... Who was that? Oh, that looked like that World War Z scene. I want to play this game right now. That was great. Is that it? Oh, isn't that... I think I've played the beginning of this. Isn't that the beginning of the game? I think that's the beginning of the game. I think. You guys can tell me in the comments. Looks fantastic. Looks absolutely fantastic. Looks like it picked up right after the first season left off. I know it's supposed to be years later, but the tone of it. I'm so excited for the show. I loved this show. I wound up, it became, so the game was sitting on my shelf. So I don't even know where I got it. Sometimes, whether it was a gift or whatever, but it was sitting on my shelf forever. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. And then there was a time when I was about to start playing it. And I was like, well, they're making a season. So the season started. And I was like, I'm going to play it. I got a week. And this is the beauty instead of the binge. Week to week. I'm like, well, I got some time. So during that week, I played up until the point where they got to in the show. And I'm probably going to do the same thing for this. And I like to see how much they left out, how much they put in, and if they're going to do more of that. And I wonder, I'm just so curious, because for those of you who know, you know. And if they're going to do a certain thing in the actual series, I feel like they're going to. And then I have to tread. I have to tread on what I say here, because I don't want to give anything away if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm curious if they wind up doing a certain thing, where the show is going to wind up going and how they're going to do it. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. But the purpose of the trailer is to say, do I want to see more of this? And the answer is yes. For those people who have never played the game, I think that what this is, to me, especially after playing the game and watching it, it's one of the best adaptations of anything, whether it's book to movie, book to TV, game to movie, whatever. There was something, there was this whole story with X-Men 97 that we covered, that one of the claims is that there was an executive that was fighting the showrunner last year about how true it was supposed to stay to the comics, and they were butting heads over it. Now the showrunner is gone, And the rumor is that the executive is still like, it's too true to the comics. People don't want to see that. They want to change it up. You got to make it more format for TV. Whether this particular story is true or not, it happens all of the time where executives don't think that the book, certain things in the book shouldn't be there. Or look at most video game movies. They're radically different from the games themselves. This season from the game is so true, not only to the story itself, but to the tone, everything about it. So if they are able to capture that magic again, and it looks like it's possible from what they're doing here in this trailer, that we could be in for 2 great seasons. Now, I know there's only 2 games. So is this the end of it afterwards? Are they going to do another season? Is this what happens? Look at Game of Thrones. The books aren't done. Who cares? Put out more seasons. It's a hit. Is that going to happen past Game 2? Or are we going to find out very soon that Game 3 is about to come out and we get Game 3 in the in-between of seasons 2 and 3? I don't know. But there's some new characters. There's a real famous character that they cast not too long ago. You get a quick glimpse of her. Very, very, very quick glimpse of her. But I think we're in for some great stuff. I love the music choice, the feel of it, all of it. It's just, it gets me pumped. When the hell does it come out again? I don't even know when it comes out. I think it comes out next year, right? Sometime next year. This is a teaser. That would make sense. How are you guys feeling about this? How do you feel that it's going to play? What did you think of Game 2? I know Game 2 was fairly controversial when it came out. I think some people loved it. Some people didn't love it. Some people thought it was the best game they ever played. Some people thought it was the worst game they ever played. Where do you guys stand on the game itself? And I guess that's a question for everybody here. And please comment and tell me, because I'm genuinely curious to the people watching this right now. Did you ever watch, or did you ever play the game before you watched? Did you do what I did? Did you do both? Did you only do one? Did you say, no, I'm not even going to watch the show. I didn't watch the show 1. I didn't watch show 2. I'm not going to watch show 2. I just play the games and I'm good with that. Or is it the opposite? Is it the fact that, no, I never play the games, just watch the show? I'm so curious to hear what people thought. Are there people who felt the way that I did? This is a pure adaptation, best thing that we've seen so far? Or did you feel the opposite? Did you say, no, actually, I'll tell you what. I thought this wasn't true to it. I actually think it's overrated. Put your comments in there. I got to get your thoughts. If you're brand new to the channel, once again, please hit that button, subscribe to it. We get a lot of different things going on. As I mentioned, every day here at live, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. EST, we are live, talking movie news, everything else for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, taking your questions, doing a whole bunch of things. We do movie reactions, we do trailer reactions, out of the theater reactions, reviews, interviews. We got a lot going on here. So thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. We'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye. Hymns. Guys, when we leave the house, whether you got your phone, wallet, keys, how's your hair look? But if you're experiencing hair loss, you may not be so confident when you step outside your door. Now you got to get confident again, and you got to restore your hair. And you do it with Hims, because nobody wants to lose your hair. And for men, it's common. And now with Hims, the solution is simple. You try Hims hair loss solutions, and you'll be joining hundreds of thousands of subscribers who got their flow back. Hims provides access to a range of hair loss treatments that work all the way from the comfort of your couch. They offer personalized chewable, orable, spray, and serum treatment options so you can find what works best for you. The process is simple and 100% online. Just answer a few questions, and a medical provider will determine if the treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your treatment is sent directly to your door. Hims has hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, so if you feel like you're losing a part of yourself with your hair loss, get Hims and get your confidence back. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/bigthing, HIMS.com/bigthing for your personalized hair loss treatment options. So that's hims.com/bigthing. Results vary based on studios of topical and oral mixodal. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Let's talk AG1. I love AG1. I had it this morning. I love it. It helps you build a healthy morning routine. 60 seconds to get your daily dose of vitamins, minerals, Pre and probiotics, adaptogens, more, and I've been drinking it for, forever. You can't be part of this show if you haven't heard me talking about AG1. I'm going to give you a couple of fast facts about AG1 and how it supports your gut health. It contains prebiotics, probiotics, and gut-supporting ingredients to support your digestion, reduce bloating, and keep you regular. In a research study, 80% of participants noticed less gas and bloating after 30 days of drinking AG1. For me, I've had a lot of changes since I started to. I sleep better, better gut health, my focus, stress, all of it. It's just great. AG1's powder form makes it easy for your body to digest and access the nutrient-dense ingredients in the formula. They've been around with us for so long because so many of you guys have been doing it also. You've been getting AG1, you've been checking it out, you've been changing your routines, and it's worked. So if you want to start and notice the difference for yourself, it's a great first step to invest in your health, and that's why they've been a proud partner of mine for so long. Try AG1 and get a free bottle of vitamin D3K2 and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase at drinkag1.com/bigthing. $48 value for free if you go to drinkag1.com/bigthing. Go ahead, check it out.